I'm Ken Jones, and for the next few minutes, I'd like to talk about IBM's Watson computer system. What is it? What is it designed to do? Are there any limitations or concerns? We've researched the answers to these questions using course material from the UMass Global COMU380 class on interpreting data, along with scholarly resources, including peer-reviewed studies and papers. Beyond a trove of facts and knowledge, can machine learning products like Watson eventually act more human? We believe that it can make a lot of progress. But real human emotion and understanding is a tough hill to climb. According to Siegel in 2016, IBM originally designed Watson to compete on the Jeopardy game show contest. But the term has since expanded to include other company, partner, and industry concepts and initiatives. As Croker wrote in 2011, it was named after IBM's founder and first president, Thomas J. Watson. Watson was designed and built by IBM's Deep QA team, led by director David Ferrucci, according to Croker. Watson went on to compete against two then all-time human champion Jeopardy opponents. Machine learning products such as Watson have some advantages over humans, as they can store a seemingly unlimited amount of knowledge and data. But they also have a built-in disadvantage. Computers cannot parse language nuances in the same way that humans can. To overcome this, machine learning uses natural language processing, known as NLP, to work out how a human would understand and use the linguistics. Another limitation is that Watson, like other machine learning tools, can only analyze the data it's been given by its designers. In the case of Watson, it was fed millions of written and other textual documents into its database. While it ultimately has access to massive amounts of data, it is supplied by human intervention and may miss specific sources which could help it be more accurate. As Siegel writes, Watson was designed using ensemble models. That is, a combination of many different methodologies, which are able to work together in order to reach a conclusion. In short, Watson compiles thousands of possible answers from its contributing ensemble models. It then uses a predictive model to score each answer and determine the response based on that score. Over the course of 2 Jeopardy matches, Watson took the top prize, defeating its human opponents. In addition to being correct, Watson also has to be fast. As Siegel writes, in Jeopardy gameplay, a contestant only has a few seconds to buzz in and respond. Powering the systems are thousands of CPUs in order to process many tasks at once. Following the success of Watson on Jeopardy, IBM launched a project to use artificial intelligence, or AI, in support of medical professionals at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. They also joined with University of Texas, UT, Anderson Cancer Center, in pursuit of a tool to help eliminate cancer. Fahum and Duda in 2023 reported that doctors who tried to use the tool found it to be unable to recommend treatment and medication for cancer patients. One reason given for the failure of the delivered tool was data quality. Not necessarily the technology, but analysts determined the developers were experts with the computing side and not with the medical understanding needed to diagnose and treat real patients. Fahim and Duda found that, in the end, UT determined that the product was not ready for clinical use and prohibited any connection with patient treatment. In 2022, IBM sold Watson Health to private equity firm Francisco Partners. As with most AI tools, which collect publicly available data, there are other concerns. Capturing thousands of Wikipedia pages and other open source information can include errors or mistaken information. In addition, there are privacy concerns when compiling a sweep of the internet. Attribution and citations may be lost in the collection process. Also, copyright and trademark information is a sensitive issue which is likely to be litigated as more information is collected and shared. Throughout its life cycle, Watson has progressed as technology has evolved. In 2023, IBM launched several follow-on products, including Watson X. This newer product was intended to be specific to enterprise-ready AI tools, rather than a base of general knowledge. IBM has transitioned to a business-focused product, which appears to be leading the way for its AI development and future, according to Yusuf. This was the next in a succession of products IBM rolled out as Watson development moved on. The product evolution and additions we have just seen ensure that Watson will remain relevant. If IBM continues to innovate and develop real-world products, it's likely that its Watson family will see future success. They will have to, as competition is coming from other large AI players such as Google and Microsoft, as Dilmagani and Caesar wrote in 2026. Expectations are high for the Watson product family based on the amount of investment IBM has made. Stepping back from the more public-facing product, which IBM Watson displayed on Jeopardy, seems to be an acceptance that the near future resides in business applications rather than more human-like products. Thank you.